I've been studying for a while as a project the form of a roller coaster, and I've been making drawings of a few that where the shape or the structure have interested me, and I started making small models made from easily assembled materials like foam core strips or balsa wood. So the subject of the sculpture wasn't really about the materials, it was more about its shape and the trajectory of the rider on the roller coaster track. I wanted to affect the model in some way, to do something dramatic or extreme to destroy it, but do it in such a kind of forensic or analytic manner to kind of keep the model intact while also destroying it, if that makes any sense. It only does what you tell it to do, but the graphics give light to new systems that may not have been seen before. So it can lead back to other concepts in that way, but mostly you usually bring in concepts and try them out. And in its really strict sense of Western space, it really vacuum locks and isolates elements, and that can seem really boring and predictable, but on the other hand, it seems to me kind of violent and dramatic. Interest in it is because it's an emblem of speed and shifting perspective and changing speed, and it also is performative. It performs those things, and its experience and its description are vastly different. And so that's why I'm interested in simulating something that actually exists, is so it could seem absurd. When you have the external view, that bird's eye view, and you have a locked view where this differs from actually riding a roller coaster optically, because you can't move your head up and down or around, and you just have this kind of clear tunnel vision, and motion then becomes simply this abstract flurry of images that fly over and around you. And so in this piece of my roller coaster, it's the subject is important to be understood, I think, in terms of the frame. Both through drawing and through setting up these models on the computer and just drawing from the screen different intersections of a plane, I thought that was interesting to bring. Why not make this plane actually water and have the coaster sinking, and it kind of it matches a certain death drive I think people have going on thrill rides, and it's the same kind of suspension of disbelief and the thrill of kind of destruction and penetration you have in entertainment and some spectacles in popular culture. So that's why I kind of I used a sinking phenomenon. Artists who I've been recently influenced by, one British artist, Julian Opie, made a group of paintings titled "Imagine You Are Driving," and they look like giant frozen frames from a very generic video game, driving video game. And I thought this was really appealing because it brought out the nature of how a strictly built environment can control your range of expressions and choices. And another artist whose piece I found really fascinating was Gabriel Orozco, who made a Ferris wheel, a model, an actual model of a Ferris wheel, which rotated half submerged in the earth. So riders would travel the circular path, half of it through air and half underground. And I found that kind of dark fantasy really appealing. And I think what I'm doing in this piece is exploring the way a model can be used in unexpected ways, but in this virtual realm, you can do things which might be impossible in a actually built model. What's unique, I think, about Russian constructivism is the idea that designer, artist, and sculptor and engineer are the same person, and they were committed toward engineering the future, which is really manifested by some projects, especially the Tatlin Monument, which interestingly was only a model. What's different, I think, today through the vanishing point of capitalism is that the utopia is completely missing, to where we just engineer fantasies for each other. And in a sense, I'm engineering with this coaster a spectacle. And hopefully you're questioning the way entertainment kind of works.